Hello everybody, welcome to the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. Today's Wednesday, so today is the day that we put our daily messages from Spirit out on both YouTube and on Patreon. We have recently started a Patreon account that you can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and you get the daily readings every day, not just on Wednesdays, and then also an exclusive monthly reading. We're hoping to expand that over time as we get more followers on Patreon. Right now on YouTube, we put these out on Wednesdays, and then we also put an exclusive video out, not an exclusive video on YouTube, but it's a YouTube video on the weekends. Alright, so just to let you know that, if you have not subscribed to the channel, we do invite you to do so. And if you like the reading, we also invite you to give it a thumbs up. Share the channel with your friends and family. We have a URL listed in the description that you can share. And you also can leave us comments. All of those things help the channel out greatly, and we just love it very much when you guys can do that. If you've subscribed to the channel in previous times that you've been here, you might want to double check and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube has been dropping some subscribers lately. We're not sure exactly what's going on there, but you might check that out and make sure that you're okay there. Alright. We do have our 3 piles here to choose from. We've got pile 1, which is the Wheel of the Year Tarot. We have pile 2, which is the Everyday Witch Tarot. And pile 3, which is the Wizards Tarot. You decide which pile has your messages in it. You can pick more than one if you wish. This is also a timeless reading, so when you run across this reading and feel compelled to watch it, there should be messages for you. In each reading, we also do oracle spheres. That's where you can think of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to. And so you can be thinking about that. We are going to give you some time to decide which pile or piles that you would like to see. And then there'll be timestamps listed in the description that will lead you directly to your reading. So we're going to give you this time to reflect, and then we'll see you there. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your messages from Spirit. You chose the Wheel of the Year Tarot. We're going to go through and see what Spirit has to say to you today. And then we will do your oracle spheres. So be thinking of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to. Alright, let's see what messages we've got. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit is wanting you to realize that you need to get in balance with, this has actually been a message that's been kind of running around this last week a little bit, but it's a very strong message. It's been coming through quite frequently, in that you need to get in balance with the way you think about money. The way you deal with it, the way you handle it, the way you make it, what you think about it, how you spend it, all of those things, okay, need to be in balance, that they are out of whack some. Your emotions about money, how you feel about it, how you spend it, how you save it, how you make it, all of those things are kind of out of whack a little bit, and it's making it difficult for money to flow to you, okay? So it's, like I said, it's your attitude, it's the way you think about it, it's the way you spend it, it's your emotions about it, it's all of those things, just everything to do with money in your life needs to be evaluated and looked at and possibly changed in at least a little way so that all of this can get into more balance where things can flow evenly, okay? With it being out of balance, it's hard for money to flow to you directly and in an easy stream, okay? When things are out of balance, it's having to go uphill or go through obstacles to get to you, okay? Or go up and down. And that makes it harder for money to flow to you the way it should, okay? Money should flow to us fairly easily and in a way that enhances our lives and doesn't put extra stress on us and so forth. And if that is not happening, that is because things are out of whack with your relationship with money. Like I said, your emotions, how you deal with it, how you save it, what you think about it, all of those things. Okay? So that is Spirit's guidance on that for you. It's a really nice message in a way, because I think we all kind of sometimes have to sit down and look at that carefully, because I think a lot of us do make it harder to earn money or to get money than it should be. I think that's a common thing, so that's probably why the message has been coming out so much lately. All right, we have 3 different stands here for you to choose from. We have green, silver, and gold. You decide which one you would like to get your answers on, and then we'll go through and look at the answers. All right, so number 1, green, is a maybe. Number 2, silver, is a not sure. And number 3, gold, is a not likely. So we have a maybe, a not sure, and a not likely. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here and watching this video. We appreciate every single one of you. And if you get the opportunity to share the channel with your friends and family, give them an opportunity, put it out on your social media accounts, that would be greatly appreciated. We now have a new Facebook page. It's at Crossing the Spiritual Streams, so you can check us out over there. I'm still learning a lot about Facebook, so I'm not real good at it yet, but I'm trying to put out at least when new videos go up, so that you'll have an opportunity to maybe know when a new video comes out, because YouTube isn't that good at sharing that sometimes. So if you can share on social media, that would be great. Also, if you could leave us comments, give us a thumbs up. All of those things mean a great deal to us, and they help the channel out a lot, and we just want to say thank you. And if you'd like to sign up for Patreon, if you haven't already done so, there is a link in the description to take you over there. And we look forward to seeing you again for this weekend's video and for future videos, and we'll see you there. May the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what Spirit has to say. You guys chose the Everyday Witch Tarot here, and we'll find out what Spirit would like to tell you today. Oh. I had a feeling of a different card for a second. No, I guess I didn't. All right. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got the 5 of Cups. We got the High Priestess and the 4 of Cups. Okay. Spirit is saying that you're somewhat emotional about a certain situation, and overly so. Okay, because a lot of time, a lot of things affect us emotionally, and that's great. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we can take that to a certain level that we don't see beyond that. We're looking at that particular situation. We're paying attention to that. We're thinking about it all the time. And a lot of times we're not seeing what else is around us. We're not seeing the great things being offered. We don't see, we're paying attention to that particular situation, but not looking at other situations that are happening to us. And that is very strong for you right now. I get the feeling you are dwelling a lot on the past or what has gone on rather than the future. Okay? It's not always good to dwell in the future either, because we do need to live in the present. But when we pay attention to the past and not to what might come up for us, or what we would like to see, or what might be available to us, or what the universe is manifesting for us, if we don't pay attention to that, if we don't look into that, and we just dwell on the past and we just stick with that, we don't progress. Okay? Because we end up getting stuck in a moment. What comes to mind here, I'm kind of a geek. I don't know if you guys have ever realized that, but my family is very much into science fiction, and and other things like that. We're very much into those things. And I remember the first episode of Deep Space Nine, and in it, the captain ends up going into a wormhole that has what they call wormhole aliens living in it. They're basically temporal beings. They live outside of time, and they kind of know all time altogether, kind of thing. And one of the things is they're talking in their own way to the captain, and the captain had suffered a loss of his wife prior to getting this posting, and they kept showing the images of him losing her in this battle over and over and over again. And he's saying, why are you doing this to me? You're torturing me. You're carrying on. And they're like, well, because you exist here. You live here. This is, why are you living here? This is where you're at, basically. And that's the feeling I'm getting, is that there's something or things in your past that basically you're kind of living there right now. Okay? Yeah, you're going through the motions. You're doing your life things, but you're kind of stuck somewhere with something that's happened, and you're dwelling on that more than going forward. And that's where Spirit is saying, hey, let's try a little bit to look a little bit into the future. Let's try a little bit to see what our lives can be rather than what they have been. Okay? So that's your message. I know it was kind of long-winded there. Sorry. I get different images that help me interpret the cards, and sometimes I share them with you guys. I don't know, that might upset some of you guys. Sorry about that. All right, let's take a look here. We've got our oracle spheres. We have silver, green, and gold. You decide which stand you'd like to get your answer on, and we'll go through and we'll get your answers. All right, number one, silver, is not sure. Number two, green, is not sure again. Wow, okay. And then number three, gold's probable. So at least we have a probable in there. When the not sures come up, that often means that the question wasn't clear, or some things have to play out first before the answer can be known. Because our free will and other things change things up sometimes. So that's just kind of how that works. All right, guys, we appreciate very much that you were here and you watched the video with us. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. We would love it if you could share the channel. We have our URL in the description that you can share, put out on social media. We do have a new Facebook page that we're trying to work ourselves. It's Crossing the Spiritual Streams. And that we're trying to at least get set up where we can let people know that new videos are coming out, because YouTube isn't always telling people. And we would also love it if you could leave us comments in the comments section. All of those things help the channel out greatly, and we appreciate that. We do look forward to seeing you for our weekend video that we put out on YouTube. If you would like to sign up for Patreon, there is a link in the description that you can go and do that. And you can check out those videos over there as well. All right, guys, we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your messages from Spirit. You chose the Wizards Tarot here. Let's find out what Spirit has to say today. And then we'll do your oracle spheres. That's where you think of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to. All right, let's find out what Spirit has to say. We've got the Eight of Cups. Oh, goodness. The Three of Swords. And the Sun card. Okay. Spirit is saying that basically you were at the end of a project, a cycle, a phase in your life. The chaos and the other things have now been organized. This is probably dealing with your career, by the way. It could be with other elements of your life, especially if they mean something a great deal to you. But basically, I believe there was kind of some upheaval going on. Maybe you've lost your job. Maybe somebody has left, or maybe you've graduated and you're feeling kind of at odds, or maybe, you know, I don't know. There's that whole energy going on of a little bit of chaos, a little bit of a lot kind of up in the air. You're not sure, you know, kind of maybe not knowing the next path to take, or things kind of upheaval in your life. But now, what Spirit is saying is now's the time to basically move on from that. That energy is now ready to be organized and move forward, basically, because you have some really wonderful things around the corner happening for you. There's basically a rainbow out there for you. I get Aquarius showing up in my mind for some reason. That might mean that an Aquarian will be helpful to you at this time, or that new ideas and inventions, communication, other things like that are kind of important right now, maybe. Or Aquarius might be very prominent in your chart to help you know that this is for you, a message for you. So that's kind of what I'm thinking there. I don't get that very often, so there you go. Take it for what you will, how it's come through. But that's basically Spirit's message, is now's the time to organize things in such a way that you can now move forward and get on with things, because there are new wonderful things around the horizon for you, around the next quarter to reach for. So that's really good, exciting, awesome. We like that. So let's take a look at your Oracle spheres. We have 3 different stands. We have silver, green, and gold. You decide which one you will want to get your answers on, and then we'll go through and we'll get your answers. So number 1, silver is a yes. Number 2, green is a not sure. And number 3, gold is a not now. So we have a yes, a not sure, and a not now. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this reading. If you get an opportunity to share the channel with your friends and family, we'd very much appreciate that. There's a link in our URL down in the description that you can share with them. We do have a Facebook page ourselves now at Crossing the Spiritual Streams, and we're still trying to learn to work it, but if nothing else, we'll at least try to put up when new videos come out, because YouTube's not been that great at doing that. If you could give the video a thumbs up and leave us comments, all of those things mean a great deal to us, and we appreciate all of them. They help the channel out a lot. If you'd like to sign up for Patreon, there's also a link in the description that can send you over there. We look forward to seeing you for the weekend video that we put up for YouTube, as well as our exclusive video we put up on Patreon once a month. And we'll see you again. May the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.